my fans in the house tonight. Should be a fun
No one stuffed the stat sheet like MP.
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. Man, these two-game season series have been proposed as a way of cutting down on all the travel.
Yeah, if there's any downside for the fans, it would be the repetition. It's nice to shuffle teams on the docket to keep things fresh.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's MP in at the point. Now here's Nance. Pass to Wagner. Here's Thomas to the inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, the keep it simple method. Good decision to use the bounce pass just to get it there.
MP, the pass to Brown. Screen by MP. To the middle. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Even after that serious knee injury, Porzingis with the spring to flush it.
Nance against MP. Robinson-Earl, the pass to Thomas. There's a screen by Robinson-Earl, and it's Thomas off the drive. Second shot opportunity, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here, and he makes the first. That one misses. White for 3. On target from range.
And that's what MP brings, the ability to make plays for others.
Nance against MP. Nance, the pass to Thomas. Here's Nance. Down low. And Thomas gets it to go on the assist by Nance.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
The kick to Tatum from deep. It's rebounded by Wagner. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Nance, the pass to Whitehead. Thomas outside. Clock at 6. The rebound by MP.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
To the paint. Pass to Porzingis. Screen by MP. And how about Jaylen Brown, Richard? Named to his first All-NBA team in 2023. A very important piece to him.
NBA, what timing. It made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax. At the time, it was the largest contract in NBA history. And how did he follow it up? He won the Larry Bird Award as the best player in the Eastern Conference playoffs.
What makes Brown special is his blend of smarts and effort level. Not just an intelligent player, he also gives you a phenomenal amount of energy out there.
Nance, and it's MP with a rebound. The Celtics with the lead. And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to visit with Willie Green.
We discussed just how difficult Jason Tatum is to guard and what he wants his team to do against him. And Coach told me he's a very talented and polished player. I told our guys to stay in front of him, don't fall for the pump fakes, play smart and under control. It's easier said than done, but we'll see if they're up to the task. Guys, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Robinson Earl. After the basket by Boston. Pass to Whitehead. Here's Robinson Earl. He drops it from range. Robinson Earl has got 6.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Porzingis passes to Brown. Out to the right wing. Porzingis against Wagner. Back to MP. Now here's Tatum. There's the triple. Drops in the 3.
Are you serious? What a sweet move. Broke his ankles on that one.
And he lobs it up. Oh, deflected. Pass to Robinson Earl. Goes up from the top of the key and off the left side of the rim. It swirls in for him.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's MP. He's scoreless. Porzingis for 3. Sinks the tray.
So smooth off the catch. Porzingis is excellent at judging when to take quick shots.
Nance outside. Wagner outside. Pass to Thomas. Wagner with a screen on White. Back to Wagner. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Here's Tatum. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Tatum's gotten his 2nd bucket.
Brushing off the contact. Look, the dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
Nance outside. Let's go with a 3. Boston pulls it in. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
And Brooklyn with possession here. The Celtics making their last shot. Here's Nance. Pass to Whitehead. Porzingis grabs the board.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Whitehead passes to Thomas. Fires the 3. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by White. Now here's Brown. And he gets it to go.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now here's Wagner. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul of the game.
Coming up on the floor for your next, number 40, Trey.
And so it's Brooklyn with it, trailing by 8. Nance with a screen on Brown. 4 on the clock. Puts up a deep 3. Whitehead can't get it to go.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at Chicago, they're making moves up the standings, claiming that fourth spot.
Seeing where Boston is, their start hasn't been as good as everyone would have hoped, but they're still in the mix and a viable threat to win the championship.
Now here's Wagner. Thomas outside. To end the drought. Boston pulls it in. MP's got 4 rebounds now. Celtics lead by 10. 3 on 3. Here's Nance. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Inside, here's MP. Blocked! Thomas outside. Wagner with a screen. White against Thomas. To the paint. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now here's Nance. Coming off 41 points last game out. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
That one drops for him. Porzingis has got 11 points.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Thomas against White. Nance outside. And Porzingis with the block.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Here's Nance, following the bucket by Boston. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
MP scanning the floor. Pass to Brown. Back to Tatum from outside the arc. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for Boston?
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Nance for 3. Boston pulls it in.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Second chance shot. No problem from Porzingis as he finishes at the rim. He's got 13.
An authoritative play by Porzingis, dominating the glass and getting the second chance look.
Pass to Wagner. Here's Thomas. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. All right, let's take a second to view the 2K leaderboard and look at last season's top scoring squads. Number 1, Boston.
The way this team played on the offensive end last year was remarkable. Seemed like every night they got everything they wanted and then some.
There's a minute 34 left to play in the first quarter.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first one falls for Brooklyn. Dudley, he's checked in for Wagner. Thomas comes in for Whitehead. And Joe subbed in for Nance. Boston making a switch here. And when Porzingis can be a 3rd option on a team, he is deadly and efficient, RJ.
We've always seen Porzingis as the guy or as a 2nd option. But when he has elite teammates around him, he really flourishes.
Porzingis misses.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Nets delivered in a major way. He picked up 18 points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. Andy had a monster game that last time out. He'll try to match or even exceed those numbers tonight. That's got to be scary to face, Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Outside Joe. Pass to McMillan. Here's Dudley. 17-foot shot on the way. He gets it in there.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And when we talk about the numbers, the analytics for great shooters like him, pretty much any shot is a good shot.
Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Celtics lead by 19.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Kristaps Porzingis getting it done for the Boston Celtics. Dominating on the glass. What a quarter. We'll be back in a moment. Robinson Earl comes in for James, and it's Whitehead in for Joe. Here's Whitehead. Oh, my goodness! How about that? And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Jeremiah Robinson Earl is out there with Trey Murphy. Then it's Cam Thomas, and it's Whitehead in at the 3. So that's the Nets 5. Now here's Sasser. Here's the 3. That shot missing. Here's Whitehead. Pass to McMillan. Thomas with the ball. Over MP. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
And usually teams go on runs from a bunch of layups and dunks, but that's not the case here.
To the left side wing. Down low. Here's MP. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
That's a tough bucket by MP, just taking him right into the defense.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Well, RJ, you got traded a couple of times for good reason. What's it like off the floor?
I don't need your quips, BA, but it is crazy. You get a phone call and bam, you can move across the country. And while it's hard on you, you understand it comes with playing in this league and having this job.
McMillan drains the triple. McMillan's got 5 points now this quarter.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
MP outside. Pass to Tatum. Back to MP. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. MP's got 11 points.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Nets trail by 19. Now here's Thomas. He's got 12. Fires from the wing. The rebound, Celtics. Porzingis has got 7 rebounds in the game. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
And the Nets making a change here. Nance is checked in. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Sasser. Thomas against White. It's Thomas on the wing. Shot clock at 6. He had his back to the basket for over 5 seconds. That'll be a turnover. Brooklyn making a switch here.
Number 12, Max McMillan.
Boston leading by 19. Here's Brown in his last outing with 12 points. MP, the pass to Tatum. Again, the miss by Boston.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there are some times that you miss.
Pass to McMillan. There's a screen by Robinson Earl. Shot from the top of the key. And it's McMillan missing.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind. While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Nets trail by 21. Here's McMillan. 17 points in his last outing. Pass to Whitehead. Over to the left wing. Here's Nance. And stolen by Porzingis. And that'll be Boston's ball as it goes out of bounds. Celtics able to keep possession here. Walsh is checked in for Jason Tatum. MP against Nance. Screen by MP. Lets it go from 11. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. MP against Nance. To the inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He knew he had to take it up strong. David dunking on Goliath.
Now MP. 11 points in the game. Brown scanning the floor. Three-pointer. He can't get it to go. Nets trail by 19. Here's Whitehead. Pass to Nance. Here's McMillan. Defended by Brown. Right wing. The 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Brown. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Nance against MP. Shot is good by Nance.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Boston leading by 19. Pass to Walsh. MP up top. Brown with it. He's got 5. Robinson Earl with a rebound. Brown's gone 2 of 5 tonight. To the middle. Ball stolen. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Here's Porzingis. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
The Nets shooting the ball at 48% so far. Pass to Robinson Earl. Here's McMillan. Just 5 to shoot. Puts it up. Boston pulls it in. MP's got rebound number 8 now.
2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
Outside, Brown. Back to MP. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 4 assists now tonight. And there's 1:45 left in the second. Here's McMillan. He's got 5. Nance outside. To the wing, right side. McMillan passes to Nance. Shot clock at 3. Looking to get back on track. And it's McMillan missing. Celtics lead by 23. Here's White. Again, Boston.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Brooklyn has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. And 1:01 left to play in the first half of basketball. Nance for three. Rebound Boston. Last time they met in Boston.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
And if they can keep that same physicality, you have to think they'll be in a good position to grab another win here.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
40 seconds left in the first half of this game. Nance outside. Buries it from three. Nance has got 7 points.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Brown can't hit.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Got a hand on it.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Pass to Walsh. Now here's MP. Launches a three, and that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Boston, a huge 24-point lead for them. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Boston Celtics.
It's not just about taking a shot. It's about taking the right shot. They've made a lot of good decisions out there.
Sometimes you just have a great night. Here in the studio, that's, I guess, every night, huh, Shaq?
I would agree, my brother.
And during that first half of play, these two leading the way for their respective teams.
Their teams have leaned on them, and they've been rock solid. Actually, more than that, they've been the catalyst.
Leading by example. We're seeing it firsthand. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
On the court right now for the Celtics, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Derek White out there with MP, and it's Porzingis in at the 5.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Now here's MP. Pass to White. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
And you look at Derek White, Richard, the energy he plays with, it is remarkable.
That's his greatest attribute, his activity on both ends of the floor. Having a high motor is a skill. He keeps coming and tries to wear you down.
Tatum, and a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Tatum's got 21.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, it sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling. Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you.
They have no answer defensively inside.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Wagner with a screen. Nance with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Nance, the pass to Robinson Earl. White against Thomas. Up top, Nance. Clock at 4. Takes one from 10 feet. Rebound, Boston. Tatum's got 5 rebounds in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
White finds MP. Screen by MP. And it's Tatum missing.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Pass to White. From the arc. Brooklyn pulls it in. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Thomas. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Thomas has got 5 points now this quarter.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Now here's Brown. 5 points in the game. He buries it from 3.
That's what's good.
And the balance Brown has on these takes, refusing to let the D get the upper hand.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1.
Jaylen Brown. 1 time from the line.
Free throw good. Brown. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Thomas against White. Thomas outside. Here's Nance. And Porzingis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Here's Thomas. He's got 17. 6 to shoot. Over White. And that one comes up a bit short.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
MP, that one's good.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Brooklyn is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Wagner. To the paint. Thomas misses.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Throws it up high, and a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
And Brooklyn has possession. After the basket by Boston, Wagner finds Nance. Now Wagner. Pass to Whitehead. And here's Thomas. Can they get it? And again, it's the Nets missing. Now here's Tatum. Not a lot of room. MP, the pass to Tatum. Fires the 3. Nance pulls down the board. Nance has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Thomas. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 seconds.
Nance right side. The 3 ball. Here's Wagner.
Lockdown defense by Porzingis. When he moves his feet to get in position, his length is unbelievable.
MP, the pass to Brown. Lets the 3 fly. They get the rebound. Outside White. Hits the trifecta. White's got 5 points in the quarter.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 17. Floats one up. And Nance gets it to go on the assist by Thomas. Nance has got 11 points. Thomas against White. Pass to Tatum. MP with it. Back to Tatum. MP, a screen on Thomas. Tatum drives. Oh, my goodness!
Okay.
Throw it down!
Come on!
One of the craziest dunks we've seen. Tatum with the bounce.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Brooklyn has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Here's Robinson Earl. And here's Thomas. Wagner with a screen on White. Here's Thomas for three. And the three-pointer goes. Thomas has got 20 points.
His second triple of the half. Well, look, that's 2 more than he had in the first, so things, I guess, are trending in the right direction.
MP, the pass to Tatum. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
You look at his college days and his rookie year, Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
BA, I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning. Now, look, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
Now here's Wagner. 5 to shoot. Nance in the post. MP's there. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you've got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him. Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Brooklyn has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Now here's Thomas. Sasser defending. Nance outside. This one for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
After sinking 1 triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Tatum finds MP. Screen by MP. To the inside. Pass to Palmer. Now MP. He's guarded by Nance. Wagner with a steal. Here's Whitehead. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by MP. MP's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's Tatum. Again, Boston.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
Now Thomas. 20 points for him. Nance outside. Lets a floater go. And he sinks the layup. Nance has got 16 points now.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Back to MP. Knocked loose. MP, a screen on Thomas. Here's Sasser. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Nance. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Tatum. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
Boston making a switch here. Nora's checked in.
He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
Sasser left side. Over Thomas. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Well, the Nets shooting 35% in the third quarter. Here's Nance driving inside, and Nance with the slam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's MP. 19 points in the game. It's stolen by Nance. Down low. It's rebounded by Walsh. Boston's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Sasser can't hit.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Pass to Whitehead. Thomas outside. Now here's Nance. The three is up. Boston pulls it in. MP's got his 16th rebound on the night. And here's Sasser. And here's MP. He's guarded by Nance. MP's shot is off. And Brooklyn's shooting only 42%. Nance in the post. Covered by MP. Nance can't get it to go. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Boston. Pass to Palmer. Here's Nora, defended by Wagner. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, I love how aggressive MP is being right now. Every time he touches the ball, he's looking to capitalize.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Nance outside. Pass to Whitehead. Beyond the arc. Fires in the triple. 9 points in the game.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
MP up top. Sasser outside. Now here's MP. He's guarded by Nance. Sasser drives in. Over Thomas. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
A powerful jam by MP. I think he really enjoyed throwing that bad boy down.
Thomas outside. Wagner with a screen. The three. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Boston Celtics. 27 on the night. He's had it his way. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Checked in for Brooklyn. MP's checked in for Boston. Here's Whitehead. Soft touch off the glass.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
They've got Jeremiah Robinson-Earl, and it's McMillan in at the 1. So that's the Nets 5. Screen by MP. Here's Palmer. Misses the 3. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Back to Joe. Pass to Robinson-Earl for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Walsh. Now here's MP. Sasser outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's a screen from deep three-point range. They get it again. Pass to Walsh. Back to MP. Tries again. It's good. MP's got 25 points in the game.
That'll drive your coach crazy. failing to box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work in the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And here comes the break. Here's Robinson Earl, and count it. Now 5 for 7.
This is one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of hype. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
Wagner's checked in for Brooklyn. The Celtics also with a sub. Hayes is checked in for Nora. Now here's Joe. Here's McMillan. Pass to Whitehead. The three is up. Palmer pulls it in. For Boston, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. A nice shot by Walsh.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's McMillan. Here's Whitehead. Takes the 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his range. I know he wishes he would have found his shot in the first half.
Hayes, the pass to MP. And he's going for the lob. It's intercepted. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Pass to Joe. Thomas, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Nance comes in for Joe. And the Celtics also making a change. Bradley Beal, he's checked in for Sasser. For Boston, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. MP finds Beal. Back to MP. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, B.A., and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
Here's Nance, following the bucket by Boston. It's Hayes with the rebound. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Wagner with a steal. To the right side. Nance, high post. He's against Hayes. Nance, right side. And he gets the bucket. Nance has got 15 points here in the second half.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side. Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Nance with it. Pass to McMillan. Looking to end this cold spell. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many
The previous play is 2 minutes.
This challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
They get it back.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
For Boston, they've gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. And finished off by Hayes.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Pass to McMillan. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Grant, with the 65 games rule for player awards, it did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, BA, and I liked it. The stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck.
Whitehead, he's checked in for Nance. Here's Walsh, MP, the rebound by the Nets. Wagner's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's McMillan. Pass to Wagner. Now here's Thomas. The three-pointer off the mark. Beal surveying the D. Here's Walsh. It's Beal on the wing. Here's MP, defended by Wagner. 6 on the shot clock. Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
And 1 move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
So it's Brooklyn now. The Celtics making their last shot. And that one drops.
Showing off the dribble moves. Able to create for himself. I love it.
Boston's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. Pass to Beal. Back to MP. Here's Nora. Pulls up. Bass's shot is off. The Nets shooting right around 40% since the beginning of the 4th quarter. Now Thomas. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, BA, you have 2 choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future. And this is how locked in MP is, not letting the bump affect him in the slightest.
Here's Robinson Earl. It's stolen by MP. Pass to Nora. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's McMillan. Whitehead passes to Robinson Earl. Thomas outside. Fires for 3. Boston with a rebound.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Pass to Beal. And here's MP. Back to Beal. Inside. Here's MP. Count it. MP's got 35 in the game.
Yeah, attacking on the interior, MP can be relentless.
1:33 left in the 4th quarter here. Thomas outside to the paint. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Celtics.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
Man, what a huge performance it was for MP.
His overall stat line really says it all. I think a triple-double game for him, getting it done everywhere on the floor.
It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
And even with the coach's
The previous play is under review.
foul foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
so they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Nance. Back to MP. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. MP's got 37.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Nance, the pass to Robinson Earl. Thomas outside. Fires it. The rebound, Celtics. Down low. Oh, stolen by Nance. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
Great win tonight, MP.
Good job, MP. I see.